like music or like rap and like some early influences as well.
Um, but what space just overall uh like music,
Yeah,
just
like
like
growing
Yeah,
up in
that.
like
Harlem,
yeah,
growing up in
music, rapping,
Harlem.
whatever. Just
Yeah.
like however you got started. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean? And
yeah, yeah.
some
Nah, so for me,
influences.
yeah, a lot of my early influences, like come on, like as kids, a lot of stuff we hear on the radio, see on TV, you know what I'm saying? My neighborhood, my community, for real. But what really started catapulting me into the space of I mean, rap is just prevalent. Like, right? I got videotapes, old VHSs where we got recordings of like little kids, us, even before I can remember, like I'm like 4 or 5 rapping cool Mo D shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
Wild Wild West and all that. Like, but like all of this, you know what I'm saying, is just is I know it's in my DNA, you know what I'm saying? My mother was creative. All she used to do was like she'd throw all of the her and her friends used to do like fashion parties, you know what I'm saying, for the community, and my pops was in the DJing, like all of this should be in our blood, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's definitely in my DNA. But when I started really delving in on why I kind of got into the space of just I don't know, lyricism or just wanting to even partake, right? Because it's one thing to listen and be entertained and you just in it. But what made me want to partake is because I seen some of that shit. Like a lot of it was just prevalent. Like, you know what I mean? Early on, coming up, dudes, like you don't see it now, but there used to be a lot of ciphers.
Yeah, yeah.
Ciphers is on the regular in my neck of the woods, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
What they just be on the block after schools, after parties, we seen ciphers, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit was what was going on. So a lot of what made me want to be a practitioner was what I was seeing in my everyday coming outside. You know what I mean? This was
Nah,
going
that's
on the
dope.
playground, at the lunch table, wherever. But it's happening.
Yeah, since you brought up ciphers real quick, I was gonna wait till I'm talking about that. But yo, back in the day when you pulled up on AR Ab while he was battling and Cass was standing there, you kind of
Oh
like you
yeah,
went through the drum because you started spitting. You started, she started going crazy.
yeah. I know what time it is
What was you
because at that
expecting after that though? You feel me? Like, was Cass really supposed to spit like? Because I always wanted to know that because I seen that shit as like a young boy. So like, was that like your intentions or like was you going there just to rap?
now I wasn't. We going to the video shoot. I think it was a Rick Ross and some shit Khaled was doing probably.
Okay.
We all in this like hangar shit. They got the green screen shit up, but it's a bunch of rappers, and this journalists, DVD motherfuckers in there. So we on a come up, and at that time, nigga, you see them cameras and them DVDs, the era, all of that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm here for it, and I'm ready.
Right.
I
You
knew
already know
what
I gotta.
time it was when I seen that shit.
Yeah, you already know. You know already know. It's we gonna respectfully get in a cipher, but even when dudes is in ciphers, you got a competitive edge. That's just not edge, but like that contention. It be
Right.
there, it be in the room, it be in the atmosphere. But I was just really coming through to like, oh, this is where the spot at. This is where y'all. Let me get off. I'm gonna get off, and then I can get up out of there. But
Uh,
if it could be something, it'll be something. I'm there for that too.
Yeah, what
But
Lux say? He said smooth, but I'm too cool to cut the fan off. You
uh,
started talking
started
crazy.
going crazy.
sitting on these niggas, but I'm waiting for the standoff. Lux got the whole
Mm-hmm.
yard. That's when I go, yeah, man, that I was ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Nah, for
I see
real.
AR was rapping.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a rap, and then I know this shit gonna get to going, and then we gonna go. If y'all really wanna go, yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
was on that type of time. So
Nah, that's
yeah,
why I fuck with you though, cause like you always had heart too, shit like that, man. Like a lot of people won't even do that, bro. Like you pulled up, you want to smoke type shit, and like I don't know
hell
what happened,
yeah.
cause he walked off, but I was just like, damn. Now, cause I always wanted to know that, cause I ain't seen nobody ask you that shit, so I was like, yo, 'cause I know Lux went in there wanting some smoke, real quick. I'm like, nah, man, like,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I just be thinking dudes be like, you know, I'm 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 raw talent still at that point. It ain't no wind of the industry type politics shit with me, with none of that when it's on. So they probably looking at
Nah.
it. I can see it now. At the time, prospectively, Cash probably was like, I don't want to even get into that, right?
Right.
Because then he could take that, just that piece, right? Me and him going back and forth and make it a thing.
Yeah, nah.
I understand
Word.
it now, but even then, I still ain't was like, I'm a competitor, like, or if it's just on, it's on. Like that's the type of shit that builds your creativity. So, yeah, that's life, right? Niggas
Right.
gotta,
That's
you
right.
got, yeah, it's the politics, it's what we do to make make ends meet and the means to an end and doing all of the whichever you gotta do in your daily. But then it's still a true place and space where in this life you could do some real shit. It's challenging, it's tough, but it's worth it at the end of the day for your soul, for that real shit. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Sure.
those are made for the breakthroughs though.
Yeah. Speaking of that, like, what came first for you though? You been just writing for anything, or like was you making music first and then tap into that cipher thing? And
Oh yeah, nah, all of it kind of happened at the same time. You know
okay,
what I'm saying? In my neck of the woods, it was just like, um, we was ciphers and all of that kind of was first. You just rapping. But early on though, I was blessed to be afforded different opportunities from older dudes in my neighborhood. Man, they they was going to studios and all of that then, like already. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
we was young. Like I heard, and everybody know. The first time you hear your voice um on a recorder, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes that shit can make or break you.
yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? Like
that's a fact.
that shit is mind blowing. But I remember the first time I heard myself rapping it was early. It was like right around them times we was doing them ciphers and all that running around.
Yeah,
And I don't know, man. I was compelled to do this shit. And then hearing my voice on a recording though,
hmm
I I wanted to hear more shit.
okay,
If you want to,
okay,
the simplest way to, yeah. I was going 200 feet in front of me. You heard?
right,
Like, if this is the thing, all right, let me try that. Then let me try this. Then let me. But I know what I wanted to do. I
right,
had my mind made up. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I really want to get into this. So yeah, I just was following it down. So shout out to like Head Ice and Gigi, Gorgeous Gangster, Said
For
okay,
Drugs.
sure.
Yeah, a few people in my neighborhood, man, that was dope. Yo, Nitty, Mace, like these people I heard early on, like, you know what I mean, and got to see, like, right there in front of me. And so this helped me to like
Nah, that's
that to
dope.
see it. Yeah, I think when you can see it, then it's real.
right.
So how I feel being like, like early on, um, so you being on 106 in Park, and like you being like the champion coming back to the hood, shit like that, like what was that feeling like
Oh, that shit was wild.
being
That
and
106 in Park Run was wild.
That was it was crazy, bro.
Yeah, you don't think of it. I'm like in hindsight, because we had to go there every week and get busy. But I just you really not aware that you in people living rooms like that
yeah,
Mm,
word, bro.
every week. You know what I'm saying? To
yeah,
where you can really capitalize on these different moments. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Other people could see it before. Listen, I'm still in that raw talent. Like I just want to let you know I'm nice type shit.
Uh huh.
It's this ain't that age where like, all right, you know, what moves we can make happen. It ain't doing the industry shit. It's just like, yo, let's go. But the 106 run, that started that started my introduction into like how TV and how different things work as far as on set and the smoke and mirrors. That started introducing
Yeah,
me. Like around that time, I started having to read for movies and different things like that. So I
yeah. I
was
think
really
that's when like you became like a household name too, like
For real.
when like you became on like 106 in Park, you became the champion. I think like after
yeah
that, like everyone like had to like know you by then. Like, nah, man,
yeah
that shit is dope.
yeah.
So yeah, bro, like
I
that shit
remember
is dope.
that. The first time I went up there, I was trying to catch. I think his name was Johnny Cash, was it? Or Ghetto Ghost? I forget. I know they was calling him Ghost.
Yeah.
I think he came out of the Bronx. He was killing, and I was trying to like get on that seven because I was trying to, because like it's dudes that was rapping on 106 and on this, but it's really all the real killers was you knew who they was, like, because before all that TV shit, either you was on the DVDs, you was on mixtapes, you was
Yeah.
on certain scenes that people knew your name, and we wasn't hearing none of these niggas that was on 106, none of them. Like, who the fuck is these niggas?
Yeah, for
But
real.
but when he came through though, what's his name? Johnny Cat? I forget, man. Ghost. Anyway, when he came through, he was one of the ones though. I think he was on a Sub-Zero. He was on a few things. So that trickled over from when we was being on a block. Like it was them type of wars. It was like, oh yeah, we know them niggas from over, and you get busy because you got a name. Niggas is trying to battle niggas that got names. Like ain't wasting no time with no nobodies, man. It's like, all right, nah. It's you good as who you killed. So I'm trying to catch him for a 7th week. They would not let me. This is how I started learning about politics. No, real shit. How this TV shit worked. You know, because they was trying to get the show ratings up, and they was explaining to me like, nah, you know, the ratings go through the roof when somebody win and it look good and all this. They getting it all into that. I wasn't aware of all that shit. I'm just like, man, what? If who the nicest? I want to battle the nicest. Like, but he had a name, so that's why I was really trying to catch him.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But
They was sleeping that nigga.
yeah.
Definitely salute to that though. That's dope, man.
So what's some of your favorite moments in battle rap, on and off camera? I mean, you know, you was running around before the cameras were real. What's one of them battles nobody know about? Only the streets or the hood, like niggas know, like.
Hey, damn.
He said when you was Pop Lux.
Nah,
when you was Pop Lux, what was the battle? So we know about rap.
The best motherfucker was Den 10.
Yeah, then?
Den 10.
Y'all be hearing Rex talk about him a lot too.
Rex do talk about him a lot.
Yeah, we got we was blessed to get some dialogue with Den 10. Den 10 was just tapped in before a lot of us was. He was outside, like, but he was a different kind of outside. Like niggas be on a block. Like we was young. Den 10 uptown, he downtown, he on the east side, he moving through. He was just developed. And he was on it. So when you outside like that, you got a lot of shit to look forward to. You seeing a lot of shit. You know what I mean? So we all young, but that nigga Den 10 had an energy, he had a presence. He knew he was nice. You know how you like a fighter get them fights and then he start winning and your confidence is different.
Right.
When you start knowing like, no, I'm a bad motherfucker. Like he already, so it ain't that we didn't know how to put certain things together. It's just certain things where motherfucker got star power. Den 10 had skill set and star power before a lot of people did. You know what I'm saying? And he knew it. So he was just, you know, he was one of the ones. I mean, the joints that I can remember was weird. Battles with him, that was crazy. I'm trying to think who else on camera. I mean, one of the craziest joints, I mean, but you hear people talk about it, Clips probably talked about it, was when me, Cash, battled J Mills and Vado. Clips was there that night. I think Fred, well, no. So Fred pulled up later. This is the first night we heard Charlie Clips rap. This the first, after that battle, Clips let us hear something. I never forget, because we went around the corner. We went around the corner, because the block was crazy. Right. The block is crazy. If you hear that's crazy, because when we talking about when I battle Clips and we talking about all of that shit with his pops and the different things and different crews and all of that shit. If you go back to the battle, you know what I'm saying? They'll know. But that block is a famous block that we was battling on. Like that block known for shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of OGs and a lot of shit come from that block. So we on that block. That's the block Dame Dash be talking about. Okay. When he go into his stories and all that. That's where he hustled and all that. Anyway, make a long story short though. So we out there, the block packed. It's crazy. Like cars can't even get through the block. Like niggas shut down the block. It's me, Cash, we battling J Mills and Vado. And it's crazy. We on Linux. Like we close to Linux. It's between 7th and Linux, but that's when it was really live on Linux that night. I'm talking about the block is crazy. packed. So we getting it in. I forgot who rapped. I mean, them niggas had home court advantage anyway. We on Mills and them involved. We on their turf, but it was just so crazy because I don't know. I got this underdog shit with me. I don't care. I like being underdog. I don't mind. I like going against the current. I don't know, testing to see, you know what I'm saying, how strong you is, you know what I mean, behind enemy lines. That's just my shit. But anyway, make a long story short, so we going in, and you know, niggas is holding their own. Like it's we fighting, but we holding our own. Anyway, after like, I don't know, 10 rounds, niggas going back and forth, we stopped it. But then after we wound up stopping and going around the corner, Fred got there late. So when Fred get there, Fred pull up. I think he had LAR with him. He had a few. I'm talking about these niggas is nice. These niggas y'all probably never hear about that had a lot to do with the cultivation of. Niggas don't know how DNA be like. So you pick up certain things, and the nigga might pick up certain things, and he add his shit to that, and then people pick up off of that. But it's a lot of what dudes used to do that I know the likes of Mook, the likes of Rex, me. Like, had I all in those spaces, in those areas, it was a lot of nice motherfuckers. See, that was a sweet space, right? Because this was the space that the world got when they started watching us on DVDs.
Okay.
Like, I'm talking about this is probably like 5 years prior to that, when all of this shit is taking place. This is when, like, we're sculpting that, because niggas ain't battled like we battled over here. Niggas, you had scribble jams, you had niggas they did they battles or they ciphers and they rapped on beat and they did a lot of shit like that. Over here we wasn't doing that. It was just nigga rap. Ain't no throw no beat on nothing. You rap. That's why when Swiss is in the studio with Freeway and Cash, and the nigga go, yo, Freeway talking about put a beat on it, then Swiss on him. You mean put a beat on, nigga? Like, niggas ain't do that. Like, we from over here in New York, it just wasn't put no beat on. Wherever you saw a nigga at, that's where it went down at. That's how we live. You know what I'm saying? That's how we got it in. You know what I mean? So, when it go on and niggas gotta get it in, I'm just used to that. Hold on, I just missed my point. I missed what you was talking about. Hold on. Oh, yeah, because I'm trying to get y'all the history at the same time.
I'm calling the DNA too, bro. He's saying weird stuff. I'm like,
Ooh, DNA too?
Yeah, this ain't comments, guys.
Oh, did niggas ever figure out who that was? I heard niggas was trying to figure him out.
Oh no, bro.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
He famous though.
Nah, but go ahead, bro. My fault, bro.
Yeah, nah, you good. But that sweet space though, where we was cultivating that style and having those wars with one another, like all of that, it wasn't like around like that. Like we was making our own little DVDs and shit with shit around the block before Smack pulled up and all that. Like you had ATM, like some of this shit we got documented. Like you probably put it out something like this fall, this winter, where you could see some of them interviews. Like I got Denton on that interview. You know what I'm saying? I got some of those rivalries with some dudes y'all never heard, like Els and Destroy. You know what I'm saying? Like Rated R, and Debo, and like Debo wound up managing who was y'all know, Fat Trail, right? That come out of DC. That did a joint with Fat Trail. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just giving y'all some of the names of some of the dudes that was doing different shit. They was bringing to the cipher. For certain dudes that are premier dudes today, that witness, like we were cultivated behind these different styles and different, you know, like dudes y'all are never hear of, but they were also pivotal in terms of, you know, helping everybody to stay inspired and do what they do to like, I don't know, even have a pool where we all could like, you know, like feed from to be able to do this shit. But like a lot of, it was a lot of nice dudes, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying all that to say, look, coming full circle, Fred pulled up later. LA might have been with him. And I never forget, I think Clips rap. First time I heard, I think it was about like around the corner about a bus stop. Some shit like this. Me, Fred, a few others. And Clips just started rapping. I'm like, yo, oh shit, nigga, you can rap. Like, oh, like, nah, you really getting busy. You know what I'm saying? So That's the first time I'll never forget. I heard Clips rap, and then it go from there. You know what I mean? Now niggas is in ciphers, and that's how it went for years
That's
and
dope.
years on in after that until like niggas get their battles up, and it'll be a lot of shit you never seen. But that's what made me go, nah, we got to get the Lions Den going. It was only because I was watching what was happening in terms of the movement and how
And you found talent too, bro. Like shit, like with
yeah,
names like Arsenal, Tay Rock, Clips,
yeah,
good. Like,
uh,
bro, you went
Big
crazy,
T,
bro.
Calico.
You went
I mean,
crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
yeah,
Yeah, salute to you
we
for that, bro, for bringing them to the game like that, man. For real.
yeah, nah, because I was just recognizing that, um, I was recognizing that where we was going as far as being showcased, and Smack showed us love, right? Because Smack, his shit was moving around the country as far as on the DVD circuit. You know what I'm saying? However, um, he didn't know the movement like that. Smack just happened to pull up with the camera and
Mm.
all of that, and he just happened to capture some shit that was going on, and then he just put it on the DVD. Grateful, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas got to see it. But my thing was, we only getting that slot right there on the back of the DVD. Like
Right.
that's how I
Yeah.
always looked at this shit. So when I looked at it like that, I'm like, nah, this shit whack. Man, no, this back of the DVD shit ain't gonna cut it. Hold on, I'm going
Mm.
in with some light at. This
Nah,
back of
but
the
that's crazy
DVD.
that you say that though, bro, because the way we looked at it was, well, like me, I skipped to the last part before I even watched like the beginning. So
Uh,
like
uh,
that was crazy as you say
uh,
that because like I always watch the battles first and then like I'll go back through watch like all the videos and shit. Like I'll see like Jim Jones, I'll see like a Jadakiss video, but like now I mean I always
right.
watch the battle first though. So that's crazy that like
Yeah.
Yeah,
y'all looked at it that way.
yeah. Yo, cause
That's wild.
truth be told, like I know, niggas knew what time it was. After a while, everybody was going to the
Nah,
back of
for
the
real.
DVD, looking at the battle and go, "Oh shit, so and so." And then look, you start following it.
Uh-huh.
Like, yo, so and so was on the last DVD, or this one was on the last DVD. And listen, when you after I did the knowledge, or I did my homework, everybody was doing that.
Everybody.
Everybody was going to the back of the DVD first, check
Uh-huh.
out with the battle, and then you go look at the
Right.
interview. So once I got wind of that, I'm going, oh nah, we can do our own thing from here. Like it's up.
Mm-hmm.
And only
Oh,
reason why,
okay.
yeah, only reason I looked at it like that in terms of doing our own thing is because I saw what Smack was doing. Smack was just featuring it, and that was cool. But you gotta, I knew everybody.
Right.
It's like I'm like, you just pulled up on a set, but you don't really know what's going on. You don't know
The
these
camera.
niggas
The
over here.
camera.
Yeah, you
Right,
just got
right.
the camera. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? You
yeah.
don't know the movement. These niggas from over
Yeah.
here, these niggas from over here. So Smack ain't know that he just guy who battling. Like it was that type shit. So once I started seeing that, I'm like, oh nah. I just took up the helm, like, yo, responsibly, I want because I love this shit. He didn't know like the movement between oh this nigga over here, this nigga level 4 mute, this nigga level 5 mute. Like it's certain people you hear about, like
Mm-hmm.
Rex and then LAR, like certain people that I know. I'm like, nah, these niggas that fed me,
Right.
like made me go, oh nah, I'm in love with this shit. Like people don't understand what that shit is. The first like that what was that shit with Tay Diggs and Sanaa Lathan, the brown sugar shit when they talk about hip hop in the movie and they talking about they love for hip hop, like that newbie shit, like when you first getting turned on to some shit and
Right, right.
you going into a world and that shit really you passionate about it, like you and like that feeling that
Yeah.
because I don't know, sometimes people get I don't know older and turn adults and forget that innocence, that childlike innocence, or have that 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 lust for like that quality of life or loving life like that passion for it. Like
For
the
real.
the art form did that for me. Like, and it wasn't even nobody that was showcasing. Like these niggas just like in the hood. Like, but
Yeah.
to me, they were like, you understand? These niggas was giants. Like
Yeah.
I seen God. Like it was just to sit down and listen to these niggas go to do that thing. Like I don't know. I even talking to y'all about it right now. Like my head's still raised because it's like to be in those ciphers, what ciphers meant, like then you couldn't really just go get that shit anywhere. To be in certain, like to hang on to every word, like I'm in ciphers like Big L around, certain
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers around, and it's like, yo, to hear these niggas, it sounded like, oh man, you can't put that shit in the words. So it's like that passion and that love that I had for it made me want to go, nah, man. I know who the world need to be hearing if we gonna be representing this shit.
Right.
These the type of motherfuckers that need to represent what we do.
Sure.
Not like I'm like, yo, damn, y'all love what I do. Like y'all like me, yo, y'all need to see these niggas.
Uh,
And that's what the Lions Den was about. I just
Yeah, the
wanted a
battles you put
community.
on was crazy too. Like
all the battles, everything.
a
Like you on my
K-Shine versus Goods.
yo, that
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah, 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 yeah.
that battle,
Yeah.
bro.
Crazy.
Man.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
bro.
He said, I
Cause
need
it,
to hear this.
yeah,
I need to hear this.
yeah,
For real,
yeah.
I
I
felt
just
that though. Like, yeah.
cause I know what's about to be displayed here. This shit is forever. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying?
a fact.
This is school of thought. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
niggas will sit here and then like even when we gone, when we off of this, we are even building right now. We're having conversations about the art form,
Right.
this
Rock versus
vehicle,
Kaboom.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But look, these moments, right, in the culture that we sit down, look back at, that captivate us, they
Mhm.
did something for us as far as expanding consciousness,
Right.
right? You sat down, you listened to some shit, but to get that ooh and ah, you had to go in. You had to
You
think
have to.
about what was said.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How you put that together. So, like, all of that shit going into that, like, I felt strongly about that shit, man. Like, so, yo, shit, I need to hear
Yeah.
this. Like, let these niggas say they piece.
Right.
Let's get this documented. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was really strong on like, nah, y'all niggas did some dope niggas because I'm die hard about this shit. And
Word.
then how I feel about this shit, nah, these are niggas that give it up. And I wanted the
Right.
world to have that. So I
Yeah.
knew everybody was doing their shit. And at the time, like I said, you had Scribble Jams, you had this, and Smack, he was coming through, but I really wanted to showcase them niggas, man. Like, dude, that I'm still mad I couldn't get LAR on a Lions Den battle. You know what I'm saying?
LAR.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
or Den 10, yeah. Like, it was certain
Ah.
motherfuckers at that time. Like,
Yeah.
see, you gotta say LAR. This is where that's that Fred the God clique.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you gotta know where certain swordsmen, certain people, certain kung fu come from. You gotta know the
Hmm.
lineage, like the line, like these niggas over here, and he connected to him, connected to him. Like I
Yeah.
gotta know all of that shit. Like,
Yeah.
oh word. You know what I'm saying? So we used to have rivalries like that, because that's when you got in Harlem, the uptown, downtown thing. That's when I was going back and forth with Mook and Rex and all of that
Yeah.
shit. That's
Yeah.
uptown, downtown. They got east side, west side. Like all of these little rivalries, though, you know, still sharp and still low. It make for that contention.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yo,
You know, I ain't gonna
man.
hold
with
you
that
because my
being
top
said,
five though is from Harlem too. So I
nah, fact.
definitely know what you're saying. Like my
Dope.
Yeah, with
top
that,
five rappers is definitely from Harlem, bro. So
hold on, right?
that's
With
a
that being said,
yeah.
though, Les, like, because I hear people in the comments and everything too. Like, you ever? I know you thought about bringing Lions Den back, and if you wanted to, like, would you still like if that opportunity ever was like to
um,
like present itself?
yeah, nah, uh, definitely. I always this my thing. If I'm gonna do something, they gotta add something to the game. Like I don't
Right.
want to do some shit just to have my name on it. You know what I mean? I always wanted to like I saw something missing that could expound on the culture. See that's where I kind of try to get out the way. Like it means more to me that the art form is preserved in a certain light. You understand? Like it's not about the of course the activists or the practitioners, the participants. Of course, it's about us, but it's also about uh into which in what regard that we hold it up in. Like how is the art form seen and what light is it shown to the world to where when you're showcasing it, it's the closest and exact as we can get it to being all right. This is what makes it. Like it's almost like life would go better in if it flowed like this. Like it's almost like you just dotting I's, crossing T's when I look at it. So I just have a strong like mindset to do that. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that it like the art form is preserved and it gets its proper like to be like observed in, because with that, who takes it from here, they have a better chance of passing the baton to whoever's next after them. It's just those examples that we set. So I don't know, that
True.
always means the most to me. So yeah, man, we had to put on niggas that was just dope, man. And I knew they was dope because of how we studied. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man,
Yes.
I can go
Yo,
on and
so
on.
Lux, right now you outside right now, man. You just
Hmm.
came off of that great performance against Nitty. I fuck with it, bro,
Yeah.
because you still rocking, bro.
Hmm.
So cause you still
Daylight
outside
next, man.
though? All right, I was just about to
Daylight
say,
next, you heard?
yeah,
Daylight
daylight next.
Nights?
I'm gonna fuck daylight up on
Yeah.
everything. Like the whole thing is this. I was trying to. You already know it was gonna be me and Hitman. From the initial it was Hitman. Then the Rum Nitty
Right.
shit got sparked because of all the shit Hitman was going back and forth. I'm trying to show you, man. I'm about to show these niggas. I don't duck no smoke. I follow the script.
Right. Talk to him.
I went at Hitman. I said, "What's up?" Boom, 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 boom. I'm going for some way, reason, shape, or form. Y'all watch this shit go and transition to everybody kept saying rum, rum,
Mm-hmm.
rum, rum. When I told you niggas a long time ago, I remember I did a Hip Hop is Real interview. I told niggas, listen, I follow the script, man. And like, I ain't got no dog and no fight. Whatever is presented to me, that for me to play my position and make sure the culture move forward in a certain light, man, anybody, I don't care, anybody. It just don't matter to me. It gotta make sense though in terms of how this shit line up, because I gotta be challenged. They gotta be challenged. Like it's certain things. So that's why I don't try to say, all right, it's gonna be this, is gonna be that. I just got a will to fight. All
Right.
right, y'all said it was rum. All right, then it's rum.
Right.
It always was supposed to be, Hitman. I said following this, but I don't know. Hitman was supposed to go at Mook, so I couldn't go at
Yeah.
Hitman after this
Yeah.
because of the Mook situation. I don't know what's going on now. Whatever he's doing on the recognizes, people just want to see it. They don't really, they don't know what they about to get. But like, you talking about you fighting? I could see it. They can imagine it. Like whoever, because you got to think, a lot of us in battle rap are dope. Like to even have a name in this shit is dope. So, people are see it. But I think certain things that happen in the cosmos, man, you niggas can't paint like God, dude. Like, the
Right.
universe got a way of lining
Word.
this shit up for
It's a
look,
fact.
to get the best out of each of us, right? We just seen another classic with what? Big K and Tay Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
didn't see nobody. I don't know if people seen that coming or what went into that, but
Yeah.
I think them looking across from each other as competitors made each other go to another level. I think certain,
Yeah.
like me versus Hitman might not have been the same me versus Rum.
Right.
Like, and that's just me personally. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not to take nothing away from Hitman, but like the way I'm gonna fight Rum ain't gonna be how I'm gonna fight Hitman. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? And that's how that's gonna go. So this shit, you just gotta be like, yeah, I'm willing to get whatever, whoever. Like I'm here for it, and let's go. Long as you turn that on, be willing to take, on all comers. If you standing on business, if you stepping, then you gonna get
Right.
what you asked for. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
got
But
some names for you, Lux.
talk about
Let's see.
it.
So we just talked about Hitman. I
Mm-hmm.
got Twerk. I'm New Jersey
Mm-hmm.
Twerk. I think that would be a dope matchup for you.
Yeah, I
I
think
got
Twerk is dope.
I got Tay Rock. I know, like, I mean, Rock said he'll never batter you, stuff like that, but I think that would be
Yeah,
dope for the culture.
yeah, nah, I
You
know
and
that
King
everybody.
Los, I think lyrically that would be like a lyrical warfare. I think you and Daylight would be better, but I think you and King Los would definitely be dope. And
Nah, for sure. Like that's definitely up there with like one of my like top three you should battle.
yeah,
Like
yeah, that'd be like a
yeah.
lyrical warfare for real.
You and King
I ain't
Word.
Low,
gonna lie. You and
that's the
King Los would
small
be
room too.
crazy.
That ain't for everybody.
Mm,
Small room too. Like,
mm.
you gotta
That
hear
would be
that. Like you
crazy,
really need to hear
Lux.
this. Like for
Yeah,
That'd
real.
be crazy.
no, not
Yo,
Los is lyric. He lyrically different, baby. He's lyrically on another like his aptitude to go there is
Yeah.
yeah. So I definitely say it'll be groundbreaking because he ain't gonna come to play with me. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna get the utmost respect from me. So yeah, it's gonna be one of them ones.
That's one of the ones
Definitely.
like
yeah. I think like
Um,
if you and Daylight don't happen, you and King Los definitely gotta happen for the culture.
now I got to fuck daylight up though, man, because it's been too long. It's like, and
Yeah.
I and that's the thing, especially after when Joe Budden interjected and did and yo,
Mm-hmm.
bro, if y'all seen some of the DMs, you know what I'm saying, from known people like in the world that really are intrigued, like it's motherfuckers that look at battle rap, y'all wouldn't believe that I didn't believe.
Right.
Like you look at battle rap, like y'all niggas know what's up and they know what time it is. Niggas really was interested in that battle, so it's
Yeah.
like I have to do. That's a legacy joint, like.
That has
Certain,
to.
certain, you know, certain shit is just for all the marbles, and I think, and then he probably see this, and rightfully so. I think sometimes like that's where JC might have went wrong, and then a few others. Sometimes I see how they go about their matchups and different things. Um, I think it's personal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's personal because I'm finding now all my matchups had a lot to do with my becoming, just in manhood, right?
Right.
Just in life, just learning how to be a better man.
Yeah.
A lot of my matchups, and that's why I say I let the universe decide for me, because they bring me to other spaces of myself that I wouldn't have been on the surface conscious of, that I had to pay attention to, to become better.
Yeah.
So in that, I'm saying like JC with picking matchups and different things, or different people picking matchups. I think certain matchups catapult you, or some other ones just make you like it's like that
Right.
shit never happened. Like it was just like we could have did what that shit ain't do nothing. Like you know
Yeah.
what I
Like if
mean?
you
Like
was the battle, that's how I feel like if you was the battle JC and Danny Myers, like sound good, but wow. Like let's be real. Ones like Los and Daylight, that needs
Hey,
to
yo, Lux,
happen.
what
Like we
about the wave?
we're all
Free the
tapping
wave,
in.
Lux. What about the wave?
yeah.
The wave won a rematch, man.
Yo, somebody
How
got to send me
you
a
feel
link.
about that?
Everybody was saying that.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I,
He sent the
He
hit
had a
list
hit
out.
list. He had a hit list, and a rematch with you was one of them, bro. Like
I
I'm
say,
all
hey, listen,
for it.
I'm blessed to be in
Big
this God.
stage.
I'm blessed to be in this God thoughts. You heard? Yeah, because last time we did the quiet shit, right?
Yeah,
You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? I like shit like that though, because you behind like, and if it popped off, right, because you be behind enemy lines, right? He
yeah,
gonna walk in the room, all that star power, all that boom boom. I'm back, I'm fresh off of boom boom boom. Niggas be hype. You know how I go. Niggas
Yeah,
be hype.
that
Every
first
line.
battle,
That
that
first
first
battle
battle
would be
home.
like,
I don't know who. Yeah, I don't know who would want to take him first
I think
battle,
I don't
but
know.
Easy gonna be the dumb one. Easy gonna be the dumb one to do it, bro. Like
yeah,
just cut.
Yeah,
I don't know who gonna do that, but that's.
somebody gonna be hype, but however it
I think
go, I like
like Danny would do that for real. I think Danny Myers would do it. I swear, I think he'll do it.
yeah, he'll crash out. He would need
He'll
it.
definitely do it. But
Uh, yeah, no,
yeah, Lux,
I ain't ducking that. I ain't ducking no smoke.
yes, you and Surf on a big stage would definitely be dope.
Yeah, that'll be fire.
So we got one more segment for you. It's the
Uh-huh.
trivia,
Talk
and
about
then
it.
can we get you up out of here? Now, I mean, 'cause we appreciate your
Nah,
time too.
that's all good, man. Shit, man. I love building.
Yo, hold on real quick,
All
Bubba.
right.
Before we get in that trivia though, right? Like yo, Lux, you've been through like you a legend though. You know what I'm saying? Like you untouched
Appreciate
everything.
it.
You feel me? Music wise, battle rap. Before we got to that trivia, I was just like pretty much giving you your flowers. 106 in Park, Harlem Legend, all that battle rap. You know what
Oh,
I'm
bless King.
saying? Like,
Blessed to be in your
what's
God
next for Lux?
thoughts.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying? Like,
man,
what's next for Lux? You feel
I
me?
can't. I
Like, what
I
more can
don't.
you do?
Oh, so much, so
So
much.
much more? That's what I want to hear. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
this is what learning is. Why, excuse me, is so important. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't just you learning some new information, but it's actually providing um the essentials, right?
Right,
To architect and build the next thing. So like if you in business, is no way, and I don't even want to say just say business, but let's just say a personal journey called life, right? We all on. Nigga, to get to I don't know, I can't speak for everybody, but yes, I want to know me on a multitude of levels. And I think that's why I just happen to come into the realm. I'm in the battle rapping, but I feel like I'm battling to get to other levels. You know what I'm saying? Like unbeknownst, it's like certain things that must be done. So I learned that when I open up and I start creating, it's like so much more through on every level and every new door I open. So right now, I got a gang of shit coming for y'all this fall, this winter. I really want everybody to definitely tune into I am Loaded Lux, like
I was
that's
about to
look
say that.
Instagram, yeah,
Yeah,
Instagram, Twitter, you know what I'm saying, and the website. Most
the
importantly,
website.
I'm
Yeah,
about to do a gang of shit that people I think will be um very interested in to see how we connect the dots musically, right? And in different things that I'm in, I really want to showcase to people how all of these things are connected, somewhat along the lines of like when you hear about string theory. But I just want to show people that love to create and are interested in what I do, how I hope, shit I'm about to show them inspires them to like just do certain things where they could connect the dots and fulfilling their journey. Because all of this shit is the same. Not that it's the
right.
same, but I know certain things go into it, right?
Okay,
Go into putting you right in front of what it is you need to be looking at to win. And I think, it's long overdue. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
we could cut the time in half, doing what we doing just in spaces of people being inspired through the influence. Like I want motherfucker to know, look, nigga, this how you live your best life. This is other levels of quality of life. Like, nigga, this how I got to knowing certain things. So I'm showcasing that in these new things that I'm about to be doing. And yo, it's gonna be so dope, man. Shout out to Tiff Lux and the
Alright.
team. Like it's just so much shit we putting together that I don't want to speak on it, you know what I mean? But I'd rather you see it. And when you start seeing it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, oh yeah, okay. That's what we doing now. So but definitely
that's
this fall
So,
and this winter.
yeah. You know, everybody
nah, that's
gonna take
dope.
gems for you. Lux dropping gems. Everybody, now we on it. You know what I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
I think that's dope for the site, your website. Like that'll be dope.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. I just like to speak to the process, you know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
the thing I'm most scared of is anarchy. And that
Say,
don't have to be just, it's just motherfuckers don't know sometimes or don't have
yeah,
sometimes the will to do. But I want nobody ever told me why it's important to do it.
right.
I want a nigga to know that's from where we from. Nigga, this is why. Fuck what they told you how we come up. I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you, I'm gonna really show you why this go with that. Even if a nigga
right.
don't think this shit, nigga be thinking, yo, bro, you so like you on some other shit. No, nigga, this other shit is this shit.
Right,
It's the
right.
same thing. It's just
Same
how you
thing.
looking at it. Yeah. So nah, we need that.
Yeah,
And we need
fact.
to inspire each other for that. So I got a lot of shit coming in that regard. So
All
tune
right,
in. I am Loaded Lux on everything, y'all.
all
On
right.
everything.
So,
Facts.
real quick before we touch that trivia, just one more question. Like, out of all your
Yeah.
albums, from The Fastest Way to Harlem to Beloved 3 that's out now on all
Mm-hmm.
platforms, like, what you feel like is like your best album, like personally your best album, and like, do you
Um,
see growth from then to now?
but yeah, prospectively, right? So I didn't lose there because my whole thing is to be more conscious than I was at the last lap. So
Okay.
that's I'm big on that. But I would say my favorite body of work, not my favorite, but I think the best body of work just because um like you gotta let God paint. Niggas be like I had to listen. I look God in the face and live to tell a story. You gotta get out your way, man. Sometimes we be getting too arrogant and hubris. You think you the sole controller. Nah, most high got this shit. You just put yourself in position. So the way that motherfucker lined that, you gonna get this work up though with Shaq hosting it.
Mm,
Yeah, Shaq hosting. I got Bun B on there. I got
mm,
Alright.
Wiz. No, Wiz was on Beloved too. I got Fat Trail on. I got
bro, that album was
that album
tough.
is crazy. If you go look at
Tough.
in the joints on
Yeah,
there and the
yeah,
records, I was me and Oxy G was in there going crazy.
yeah.
It's just a great body of work at the time, right? To come up off of what we did, everything we
Yeah.
did. But I
At
look
that
at
moment
energy
too.
at the
Yeah, that
moment.
time, yeah,
At
that
the
moment.
moment. See, that's what I learned. I'm learning how this thing that this thing creates on a multitude of levels. It'd be like
Right,
ripples. Learning
right.
how to follow the whole thing.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like this shit don't just do one project. It's this like it's a whole thing.
yeah,
So I'm saying that to say I look at the wave of everything that was created in that space of energy, right? And you gonna get this work project that I don't know. That shit just was it was dope. I remember Shaq. That shit
all
was fly.
that was tough.
Yeah,
It was
the
tough.
way he could,
Right.
yeah, nigga pulled up like all everything that went into certain scenes, the shit that I was seeing, everything that we was doing to get that shit done. Like yo, if a motherfucker don't believe in God, he ain't out here producing, man. That's all I'm gonna say. He ain't really living. If motherfucker don't know,
Sure.
man, to watch the gods work with you, man, to put that shit together, and you know, I can't explain the way this shit coming
Yeah.
together, but I know this shit
It was
coming together
organic because it was organic. It wasn't forced. It was just
at
organic.
all. At all.
Yeah.
It's just that's what I'm saying. I'm like, nah, yeah. Feeling and the way the shit was, yeah, you gonna get this work is just one of the like that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy.
So, Beloved
So
3, you had two features. You had Ferg
yeah, I had
on
Ferg
there,
and
right?
East.
And
Yeah.
East. Yeah,
That
like
was
how that
a
come about? You just like, yo, I can hear them on that and send it to them.
yeah,
Or like,
yeah, the Ferg joint, and it was so crazy because this is where man you got man, I can't wait. I gotta do classes on this shit or something, man. I really want to tell people when the thing is, and we could talk how certain shit play into you knowing where you're supposed to be. Like it's a difference between doing good and doing right. You know what I'm saying? So, but that all lined up. I sent Ferg a joint, and I sent East a joint, and what it was I knew I didn't have a body of music in the last like four joints, maybe five. I didn't put a project out. Last project I put out was Talk 33, or Talk 32, excuse me. I put out Talk 32, Talk 33. I'm working on that. That's crazy. So that came out, and then I didn't have a project since then. But it was cool because I was just living, I was learning, and so much more came to me. So to help me prospectively.
yeah,
But it was important that I got Ferg and East on a project, right? East from the east side of Harlem, Ferg from the west side.
right.
What I wanted to do when I come back around, right? So I feel like the world is a talisman. I'm gonna try to speed this up. Um, it's perspective. So you can look at the same scene, but from a different lens, right? If you comprehend different at different points of, your life. So when I come back full circle, I got to start from the genesis for me. So that's what this is. What we're picking up from right now, from this part of Loaded Lux, you know what I mean? I start though, I got to go home. Then, this, this project here, Beloved 3, I definitely wanted to feel, I picked certain vibes to talk about, but this is home for me now. So we're putting Ferg on Makes Sense and then putting East on Higher. Those different records speak to certain vibes and where I'm at right now as far as entering in this new space of me. So Beloved 3 was important that I got Ferg and I got Dave East because this Harlem. You know what I'm saying? So this
Some
Harlem for
dope
me
ass
right now.
Mm,
features.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, nah, they man, I'm telling you, like the way that all that shit come together when you making music, you know what I'm saying? You can't that shit is spiritual. You be in learning to create is a real thing and having to embody what you are working on and creating to have to go into those spaces, sit and really get the tutelage that's necessary where you think you creating a project, but you finding more out about yourself. It's a beautiful
yeah,
dance, and you got to
yeah.
be willing to do it. So I was blessed, just to share this with the world, man. And I'm blessed for everybody that even tuned in to Loaded Lux and anything that we got to offer because it's my canvas. You know what I'm saying? I'm just living, and I want to paint dope shit for all of us, for the people to let's talk about it. Like we're putting out certain projects or what you guys do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure y'all watch different episodes and then y'all go through and assess what y'all did, what could have been done better. Like
Right.
all of this
Mm,
shit is
right.
all of this shit is what it is. It's one and the same when we talking about growth and development. You know what I'm saying? So um I'm blessed to have a platform, you know what I mean? And this reciprocity, this dance that we doing, with one another, like putting out projects, getting feedback and inspiration to go to higher levels and do better and keep going and keep going. I think we feed one another with that. All of us collectively that's on the planet. So I'm blessed, you know what I'm saying, to saying all that to say to have people even tune into Beloved 3 reintroduce themselves to Loaded Lux and where he is at in his journey right now,
Yeah,
and where we're going next. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely would say this: I learned so much, man,
yeah,
so much in what God is showing, bestowing upon me to go to other levels, different things that I'm going through personally. All of it is making for a better me, a better understanding to do more and create better. So I just
yeah.
love the people. I'm grateful, man, because I don't take this shit lightly. I don't play with it. I'm grateful. And this shit is it's really real for me. So humbly, I say that, man. You know what I'm
So,
saying? And
nah,
Yeah,
that's
just
dope, bro.
grateful. I'm
yeah.
really grateful.
Dropping jewels right there, man. For
But
real, that shit was dope.
Yeah, that's what we do. It's us.
let's get
But
that trivia. We gotta hear this trivia from you.
Let's do it.
yeah, let's
I'm
go.
here.
All right.
All right, we're gonna start. It's basically either or. So
Okay.
let's start off Jada or Fab.
Oh, damn. Shit.
Starting off
Uh,
early.
yeah, we start. What we
Yeah.
gonna say lyrically? I ain't I gotta go with Jada. Jada. I gotta go with Jada.
Okay.
Um, yeah, yeah, Jada.
Yeah, yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah, you
You
now.
hear
Yep.
me?
Yep.
Yeah,
It went out again.
it went out. They probably got a phone call.
Yeah, I think somebody
Yeah.
called. Say he picked Jada. Though I see why he picked Jada. Not yet. We don't hear you, brother.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yes, sir.
All right, go
Pardon
ahead.
me, y'all. Yeah, they
You
calling.
good.
I so look. I gotta say Jada because Jada's body of work more so helped me to cultivate, man, what I do over the years. You know, there's certain artists that we listen to and you be like, yo, nah, like I gotta get in the rhythm. And then certain people you hear that just did it for you. So I mean, me personally, I enjoy listening to Fab. Fab got a lot of shit that Fab like, and that's now, you know. But if I had to go through from pillar to post,
Yeah.
like for over the course of time, everything, I gotta go with Jada. You know,
Okay.
because Jada, yeah, Jada moved my pen, man. Pause, but yeah, like
Yeah, respectfully. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So Joe Buttons or Banks?
Right now, I
Uh,
gotta say Banks. I gotta say Banks.
right now, Banks.
Mm-hmm. Banks is active. Like
Right.
you
And
know,
Buttons.
Drake or
Okay.
Kendrick?
who?
Drake or Kendrick?
That's a trick question. I don't know, that's a trick question. That's a trick question. Nah. Ain't a trick. Listen, they both dope.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
ain't gonna front. I'm more Kendrick than Drake for me personally, but I won't not. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, they both dope.
Where?
Yeah, they both dope though.
All right. DMX or Pop?
Hmm.
Yeah, everybody get that. Like
Uh, I need to hear this.
that's crazy. But I gotta say Pac. Me personally, Pac for me. For me,
Pop.
yeah,
Okay.
for me, Pac movement.
Papoose or Joel Ortiz?
They both lyrically dope, but like they dope like different though. Like they a different kind of dope. Like kind of hard to compare that. Like you can't say one lyrically. I can't say one lyrically better than the other. They lyrics go in different spaces. Like
Okay.
Pat is lyrically just like a lyrically like nice motherfucker. That's like, but Joel like the block and
Now
Yeah.
I feel what you're saying.
you
Yeah.
feel me? Like
Yeah.
it got that cut on it. Like you know what
I
I'm
couldn't
saying? Like yeah.
pick one. That's why, because I thought, because I would be dope to like put it in there. Because I was thinking of it. I'm like, damn, who is like really? I'm like Pap was like, and like I kept comparing shit, but I was like, I'm
They're
like, damn.
they're different kind of dope because if they
Yeah.
was in a cipher, like even if one went before the other or one went after, I don't think the rhymes would even be like slightly compare. Like they wouldn't be comparable in the spaces of the narrative. Like the conversation, I think kind of gonna be different, but it's gonna be lyrical.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if do we have to choose one?
It's up to you. If you don't want to pick one,
I really can't. I would be lying right now. Like
yeah.
if I said, yo, that's why
All
I
right.
just gave that explanation.
All right, so Rolls Royce,
Or
Royce or Lupe Fiasco? I said Rolls Royce. Royce the 5'9" or
yeah,
Lupe
nigga said, uh like damn, this is kind of like the same thing. They both lyrically dope, but I ain't gonna front. More.
Yeah, now, yeah.
I'm up for. You gotta know how to listen to Lupe. Lupe ain't going like, yeah. But I'm gonna just say Royce. I'm gonna say Royce.
Okay. Let's see what else we got. Jay-Z or Nas?
Oh shit! But I'm more. I ain't gonna front. I'm a Nas motherfucker when it, cause I'm a Nas is more thought provoking lyrically for me than Hove. Hove get in there, but like if it's about somebody inspiring me to, that's how I'm gonna look at it from my perspective. Nigga, gotta have if that penmanship right, I'm going with the penmanship. So yeah, Nas for me.
Okay.
Nas. Yeah.
All right, so it's having some movies. You got American Gangster, New Jersey Drive.
American Gangster.
American Gangster, the rent.
Everything healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I was watching them joints too, bro. I think it's like a little series or something.
With the fitness joint?
Yeah, that's just fire.
Yeah, I'm about to pick.
Um,
I got some more joints coming now. I'm telling you, man, I got a gang of shit for y'all, man. It's about to happen. It's about to happen, baby.
Can't wait, yo.
I'm about to open up Pandora's box, man. Niggas about to really know what's up, how this shit work.
Now we need that, bro. 'Cause I think that the world needs to like really get to know Lux, man. Like
Yeah,
besides battle rapping and stuff like that, bro. Like
yeah,
I need to
especially
know more
pushing
person,
that healthy.
knowledge, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
like a living legend, a pioneer, bro. Like
Yeah, fact.
do all
Oh,
of it,
blessing.
bro,
I
man.
appreciate y'all, man.
Nah, for
Nah, for real,
real.
Lux, man. I appreciate you hopping on here
Yeah.
and just giving us your time, for real, bro. It's dope.
Yeah, man. Come on, listen, like, bro, this is what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Like, we live for one another. I had to make my peace with that. Like,
Right.
when you know that you it's purposeful, man. This shit is one and the same. Like, I love this shit. And I want people to have it, like
And
to
look
know, like
forward to your next battle too, man. Whoever it is, Daylight.
I hope it's daylight.
whoever it is,
I've been
man. Like,
waiting.
Bro, so I'm trying to be outside. I'm trying to pull up. I mean,
like
we're gonna have
I
some
might get stage passes for real for
man,
that one.
do
we're
it.
gonna have some
Listen,
merch for you too, Lux.
you got some merch for me?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
fact.
like the next battle or like whenever I'll pull up or not, I'll DM you, get your I mean, cause I'll send it out for you and shit,
Okay,
bro. We got some merch for you, so yeah, bro. We
all
appreciate
right.
you too, man.
No doubt, no doubt. Yeah, get it to
Yeah,
me. Get it to me. I do something dope for y'all. Even if I gotta do like, you know what I mean? Little drop. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? With the shit
Yeah,
on. I'll do that.
Appreciate it, gang.
word,
Yeah, man. I'm about to motherfucking hustle, baby.
word.
Betty. Yeah. You know how we doing this shit, man. Harlem, baby. Your boy Lola Lux, you know what's up when I'm rolling up, handsome. From the home of the hustlers, man. It's all about the hustle podcast. You hear me? Come on, man. Tune in, baby. Everything healthy.